Well, a very good day to you, my friends. Welcome to Total War Warhammer. I've wanted to do videos on this for quite some time, but I've been unable to because I couldn't really record it in a, let's say, presentable FPS. That is no more. Drivers came out, and now I can, and it's all great, and I'm gonna. I did a little bit with Finbar. A few battles. We've actually done a lot of versus battles against each other, and they're going to be coming out on both of our channels in the very near future. And let's, in the meantime, see what we can't achieve by ourselves. Let's do a grand campaign. Let's do a new grand campaign. Let's do the grand campaign. And let's play it as, who do we pick? We could play as anyone, man. I've already done it as the Wood Elves, and as fun as they are to play, I don't really want to do it again. I want to try someone else out. I've played as everyone a bit. You know, I've got quite a few hours on this game now. All in hindsight of me saying, grumble. I'm never going to buy Total War Warhammer. It's a rip-off, and they're making you pay extra for Chaos, and they're making you pay extra for Blood, and screw Creative Assembly and their business models, and screw the fact that they haven't put any of the High Elves in, or the Dark Elves in, or the Skaven in, or the Tinker. I was moaning a lot. Eventually, I was peer pressured into buying it, and my god, I'm glad, because it is just best game of 2016, I think, by a long old way. I love it. Anyway, who are we going to play as? That's enough waffle there. I think the Empire. It's a good hard campaign. There's a lot of different ways we can go with it. There's a lot of different ways we can go with our army. You know, if we were going to play as the Dwarves, all our armies would be identical for the most part. If we were going to play as, you know, the Greenskins, not as identical, but still kind of identical. And the Vampire Counts, again, there's only so many ways. Empire have everything. We can do everything. Mate, let's do everything. Of course, we're going to play as the main guy. Let's start this campaign. Oh, should we watch this? I think we'll watch this. What is happening here? There's a giant old dragon there and some very well polished armor from this chap.
War never cease. For the old world lies in great peril. A strong leader is needed to unite the Empire, the greatest of mankind's nations. As gods battle for the world's fate, I make my own humble contribution in the employ of the newly anointed Emperor. Even now, we make haste to the Emperor's ancestral capital. For the demented Rachnic Spiderclaw leads an attack on Altdorf's walls. My charge is Karl Franz, the true wielder of Gal Maraz. But as he fights to secure his status as Emperor, will his reign strengthen the nation? Or lead it to ruin? The Greenskin threat is extinguished, sire. Yet the fight to secure your rule has only just begun.
Okay, yes, and so it is. The green screen.
The Empire is beset
He's
by
still
civil
talking
war
there.
once more.
Secessionists hostile to your election as Emperor are trying to form a breakaway province to the south.
Unbelievable.
Advance, crush them.
Terribly,
Bring
terribly
the lands
rude.
Back to your sovereign
Oh,
rule.
we sure as heck will here.
To the north, Boris Todbringer of Middenheim, a bitter rival in the recent election, is openly hostile. A clash with Todbringer and the wolves of Middenland may well be unavoidable if you wish to unify the Empire. Plan for this.
Oh, we sure as hell will. Thank you, mysterious man with the weird white bird. Okay, we good to go then?
The Empire has ever been besieged by foes, but you are a prince of Altdorf.
Oh, we bloody well are.
This runs in your very blood. Make the Heldenhammer proud.
Damn, we certainly will, Mr. Strange Man. Okay, well, yes, we don't actually fight the Spider Killer bloke. The Spider Killer bloke is the tutorial, which I've already done, and we don't need to do it again. Well, I think first things first, who the hell are these successionist people, right? What the hell are you successionizing from my business here? Right, that's the first thing that we need to go and fix. Let's get that going before we do much else. And we will get a rally field built up straight away. Let's first of all build a small force, one big enough to defeat that force with ease, take Grumba, basically secure the Reichland. That's the first thing we need to do. And then we can look at what this Todbringer bugger's doing, and we can look at what the hell else is going on and everything. Lots and lots of objectives. Our main objective, control 1 million provinces, defeat the vampires, and ensure that the Chaos Warriors aren't doing anything of much danger. Okay, well, let's look at diplomacy before we do anything else. Yes, we don't need to do all the tutorial stuff. I should probably turn him off. Right, well, obviously, successionists can screw themselves. We'll deal with them. Apparently, the Middenheimers like us, although that wasn't to be expected from what the man told us just then. But anyway, we will concentrate on us. We have allies. Well, we have no direct allies, but we have friends. First of all, we'll deal with these successionists. Let's do one thing at a time. Okay, right. I'm going to get rid of these guys straight away because we can replace them with fellas with shields very soon. Let's just, for now, Free Company Militia might be quite good. They're very cheap, so a swordsman. We'll take another unit of them. And you know what? We'll take 3 militia. That barracks is going to be up in 2 turns, and then we'll be able to buy some crossbowmen and some shielded spearmen, and then I think once we've got a few units of them and maybe a couple of flagellants for good measure, we will go conquering and we will go securing and we will teach these bastards not to success from us. There will be no rule but ours. So we're mustering a bit of an army then for the first few turns, but my god, this game. How I was saying very, very negative things about it, and then, man, I bit the bullet and I bought it and I played it, and oh, I love it. Done a bit as the Empire. Haven't ever completed the campaign as the Empire, that's why it's going to be very good. I've almost completed it as the Dwarves, but I got bored because, you know, the Dwarves, I just find them a bit boring, and I did it as the Wood Elves, didn't find that boring at all, but we don't want to just repeat ourselves for the video. Right, this rally field, as it's now called, is up. That's just the best news we could possibly have hoped for. Let's get a couple of units of those, and how about maybe, oh, I don't know, 2 turns worth of recruiting. That's an army that's big enough, I think, to certainly knock out that army and then hopefully just run through these 3 settlements here and then. Oh, we're not researching any of these things? Well, let's get researching some of these things, shall we? We have to build buildings as the Empire to unlock various different texts to research. At the moment, we've done these. I think the best one to get, first of all, why don't we just go for speed? 5% speed for Empire units. Okay, a couple of end turns now to do, but we got a good little mix of an army here. We got a nice little core of fighters. We got a good little brick of crossbows and guns behind them, and then we've got our Free Company Militia as a vanguard should we need to. We can get flagellants as well, but after this next turn, I'd rather get marching. I don't really think we're going to need flagellants. They're kind of weak but very damage-dealing fellas, so I guess I'd like to just dot them in around my line and they can jump out. And what the hell is appearing there? Yes, 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 we're going to act quickly. Yes, 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 we're doing it. We're doing it, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay, so capture and occupy Grunberg gets us 1,000 quid. That's pretty good. But there's bloomin' beastmen. Okay, well, there's 14 of a garrison in Outdorf. He might just go for Karabberg. He's raiding this area at the moment, which kind of is good for us because well, we don't like Todbringer. He's jealous, isn't he? Anyway, maybe we'll become his friend later on. But let's first of all deal with this bloody helmet. Hey, see what I did there? Oh god, they're going to be reinforced by Grunberg, though, are they? Oh no, they're not. Okay, well, this is a bit of an easy one, isn't it? Because it's our first battle, though, shall we fight it? But really, I don't think we'll be fighting battles of this kind of domination, if that makes sense. You know, where it's obvious we're going to win, I think in the future after this one, we'll probably just auto it. But still, it'll be a good chance to test out our Reichsguard, a good chance to test out our Free Company Militia. We got a good little mix here. And we got Karl Franz himself, let's not forget. But I think this one is going to go very, very quickly. They've only got one unit of crossbowmen. We could just get our Free Company Militia vanguarding, kill the crossbowmen, run away, and then the rest of the block will march, you know. Or we could even get the Reichsguard, although they're not vanguard. We could get them around into... Basically, we'll just eliminate the crossbowmen and then just sort of swamp him, I think. But anyway, these men did not ask for war, yet it has come all the same. With sword in hand, they fight because they must. Well, they do a damn good job, considering that they're not perhaps as motivated as they might be. But we got to, you know, reclaim our empire, man. Get militia in. That's what we need to do. Right, so anyway, we do have our Free Company Militia there. We'll get them in Battle Group 1. Oh, do we really get to see where they're going to go? Okay, well, obviously up there, I think. Their range isn't amazing, but they're not bad at fighting either, so they've got a bit of a hill advantage there. Do we need to take a hill advantage for everyone else? I don't think so. If we just meet them there, then we can get the Reichsguard and the Free Company Militia using the hill. Right, okay, let's Battle Group our... battle line, I think, spearmen either side. This isn't really going to matter because they don't have any cavalry to counter, but that, I think, while our army looks like this, halberdiers in the middle, sword, sword, spear, spear is probably how it's going to look. Okay, we'll get Karl Franz just behind so he can reinforce the line where needs to, or where he needs to, and I think what we'll also... or we can just have him go for their general and kill him. Okay, that's all looking very good. I realise what I've done there. That's rather silly. Okay, let's just get them into Battle Group 3. That's fine. Right, let's start the battle. We have no reason really to be waiting around, so let's just get these guys moving up right now. Karl Franz, let's have you guys going with them, though, if you please. Okay, right, that is working out. Our Free Company Militia, pick them off, mate. Just pick them off. We'll get our Reichsguard. Only cavalry can have at the moment, but there is a lot of cavalry to be had. We'll just get them around there. We'll get them running. We could get everyone running. I don't know. Let's just have these guys pick off what they can pick off. I'm going to put their skirmish mode on as well. We don't want them accidentally getting involved in a fight. Okay, in fact, let's get everyone running. Let's get everyone running. There's no time to lose here. Right, so are they going to come to us? Range is really not good for these guys. I actually played with them. Actually, I'm not going to say what happened in the battle where I used these against Finbar because it's a spoiler. But, oh no, look. We're getting some good stuff with them. Okay, we're moving them. Right, if we can have these guys concentrate on the crossbowmen and eliminate that threat. And we have our battle lines coming up here. I don't think we're going to need to march them that far. You know what? Let's just have these guys go to there. Karl Franz, I'm going to stick him going right for him already. Let's have these two going for them. The halberdiers going for them. We're going to break our lines a little bit, but we can afford to, so it's fine. Right, and then the Reichsguard can now go and deal with these crossbowmen. And then we'll just shoot these fools in the back. Oh, dear, oh, dear. And, of course, everyone needs to be running with this whole business. Our crossbowmen, in fact, all of our missile troops really aren't going to be doing a great deal, are they? Okay, yes, a Free Company Militia. In fact, you know what? Let's get them there for now. We'll put them in melee mode. We can do that. It's not going to be that hard. And we'll get a bit of flank in there. We'll get a bit of flank in there. And we'll get, where's our other lot? A bit of flank in there. Okay, I think that's going to work. I don't like the chances of those crossbowmen against our Reichsguard. That's going very nicely. And this is all going very nicely. Right, we need to get one unit of Free Company Militia in that side, though. Okay, that is the entire army flanked. I think that's us pretty much won here. I'd like to just turn our lads off, though. Let's not fire at will here. Let's just... There we go. That's fine. Well, that's how it's going to go down for the most part against these blooming successionists, I dare say. Excellent job. Excellent job, my lads. So, yeah, anytime that we see... basically no red bar, we'll do it. We'll finish it off. Okay, good performance by everyone. I liked our Free Company Militia getting in there. I wasn't sure how strong they'd be with their low range. I thought the crossbowmen might have just picked them off before we got there, but that worked out very well. Of course, we had a massive advantage, but Hey man, we built the army, we're using the army. Still, I think this is the team that Karl Franz needs to secure the Reichland, and then we'll work on what the hell's going to go on elsewhere. But for now, we'll just take that city that we're going to, or town that we're going to get the money bonus for, secure the province, see what those beastmen are doing, and then whatever. Okay! Well, that went really rather well, didn't it? So we can pardon the captives for a little bit of money. It's not really that much money, though, so we probably don't want to do that. We'll execute them. These men are feeling confident after clean, so they get leadership. Or we can replenish our units. That puts us back at full health. Yeah, you know what? They're probably just misunderstood, these Empire lads, aren't they? Right, well, did we get a bonus for that? I didn't even look. Right, anyway, the main man, Karl Franz, has upgraded. I think the first thing we always need to get is the Route Marcher. And gets him a bit faster about the map. Man, success, I'd say. So I've no worry that Altdorf can defend itself against those beastmen. But if it gets in here and starts raiding, that's just going to be awkward, isn't it? Considering we've only got one army at the moment. But it's fine, it'll just be time-consuming. Right, that's exactly what's happened. Oh, joy of joys. Oh, bloody brilliant. Basically, that's... Okay, well, we need to raid Helmgart. I guess we can raid Helmgart. How long do we have to do that? Let's go back here. Capture Grunberg, which we're in the process of doing. Raid Helmgart for 800 quid. Helmgart is this one, so we can do that. Oh, raiding's annoying. We can afford to be raiding for a little while, or to be being raided for a little while. Not that I want to be, but, you know, we'll take Grunberg first. Okay, oh, this one isn't going to be at all a certain thing, is it? A lot of... Oh, they've got their own free company militia there. And they've got spearmen and swordsmen and spearmen and swordsmen and... Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, we can do it. I definitely would like to think that we have a better unit than these, although what we can do is if we just encircle... Oh, no, can we not encamp while we're encircling? I thought we'd be able to encamp while we're encircling. Well, you know what we'll do then? We'll break the siege for now, we'll delay it by a turn, and just so we can be sure, we'll just pop back over into our lands, and we'll take a couple of flagellants onto the team, and you know what, how about another unit of free company militia as well, just for good measure. We'll wait a turn, we'll go back. Why not? We got the money to do it. You know, we've got to... Oh, hopefully these beastmen will just move on into other lands. You know, you're not getting a lot out of Altdorf, lads. It looks like that's what they're doing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know, sometimes I guess it can be worth leaving a beastmen company alive. Because we'll still need to fight this manually, just to be sure. But I certainly feel a little more confident about our chances. Yeah, sometimes it might be worth just leaving some beastmen up. Because they might just be raiding through. And then they might go and raid a neighbour, in which it's quite useful to have them being raided. Okay, they've still not got no cavalry. So where we position our spearmen in our line isn't going to be that important. I think what we'll do is have a similar battle line to as we did. It's just we're going to have to be a little more careful with it. Okay, if they're clever fellas, they'll probably set up around here, won't they, in the trees. Right, well, let's set up our line as we did. So that's like halberdiers in a swordsman and spearman sandwich. We'll battle group them as one. We'll keep the flagellants behind because they're not that tough, but they're very damage dealing. So what we can do, we're not going to have the free company militia in that unit. So what we'll do is we'll have them behind the line, and then they can go and reinforce, or they can run around and flank and really get us some good stuff. And then Karl Franz in the middle. Okay, that is a good line there. Let's get our free company militia. Where would be useful? Honestly, I've got to think that they're going to be around here. So if our free company militia can just sort of get them through the trees, that might work very well. So we can put them there. I do love the vanguards. Okay, and then we've got our Reichsguard. They can just approach through the trees unseen again. Okay, they have set up reasonably where I thought they would. That's good. So we'll get our Reichsguard in position, and we'll get our free company militia. You know what? They could even go up to here just for now, couldn't they? That's going to be a really strong position for them to be in. In fact, let's just put them there, because it doesn't look like these are moving much. That's really going to give us the time that we need, isn't it? Our Reichsguard here, though, would we not want to maybe send them round this way? It's going to take a bit of time. I don't want them and the Free Company Militia kind of getting themselves caught. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's put them there. But use the trees, lads. Let's have a bit of tactical nous about ourselves here. Okay, and you know what? We'll speed it up a little bit. Just while that happens. Let's only go charging forwards before we're ready. Looking at our range as well. We're probably... Ooh, okay, they've seen us. They've seen us there. I don't... You know, we're going to lose if... Oh, we'll draw if time runs out. Well, still, we don't want to just sit here and wait for an hour. We'll have to keep the Reichsguard in reserve. Obviously, we don't want them getting caught out by Spim, but if we can just put them there in one big lovely line, that should be fine. Okay, our Free Company Militia are in position as well. So I'd say it's about time to get going, lads. If we just get these guys over to there, and we'll have them walking for now. You know what, I'm just going to battle group this lot for the time being. Oh my god, I forgot how fast that was going, and we've rather... yeah. Okay, right, let's get this battle group in position first. Yeah, we'll run them because they need to be actually moving, and just for the sake of moving them, we'll battle group those guys, and we'll run them as well. In fact, you know what? Yeah, will we run them? Yeah, we'll run them a bit. We'll run them just until they're ahead of the archers, I think. Okay, so while this is happening, our Free Company Militia probably want to start going down, don't they? If they just walk, they're not going to be seen, so that's fine. But basically, we just want everyone to pass our archers here, because that was a bit silly on my part, and I'll just move them around a little further. Not really sure why, I just feel like it might be a good idea. Yeah, we didn't want our missile troops getting in first there. But still, some brave fellas there. Our flagellants look cool. Okay, the flagellants seem to be a darn sight quicker than our armoured troops. That makes quite a lot of sense, doesn't it? So we'll get them, now they're past. We'll just get these walking, I think, and everyone else can keep running. We'll just creep ever so slowly through the forest. I mean, they have guns, so they should be reasonably armour-piercing. I don't know what their armour-piercing capabilities are, so might we actually be better just to shoot their Free Company Militia? You know, 4 Free Company Militia versus 2 Free Company Militia. You know, that works out pretty favourably for us. Right, okay, you know what? We're going to have these guys walk as well from now on. Okay, our battle line's a bit messed up, but I think it's going to be okay. We'll have them running. We might as well get them involved now. We just... Okay, now we're getting shot. Now we're getting shot, so should we all run? Now we're getting shot, so let's all run. We didn't want to tire them out. They've got a big hill to climb and all that kind of business here. Oh, man, all right, guys. You know what? We can probably have them getting a little closer right now, can't we? Okay. Okay, right. We need to eliminate their missile troops. So let's get our missile troops on their missile troops. Our battle line's ready. I'm going to turn their skirmish mode on. That's something I should always do. Right, let's just get fighting. This is going to be a bit messy now. Carl Franz, you're getting in there. Our flagellants are getting in there. Alright, you need to be running, Carl, ideally, though, if I'm going to be honest here. Right, we'll keep these flagellants just here. Halberdiers, I think they just need to go and absorb some stuff right now. It looks like our Reichsguard now have the opportunity to get in there. Free Company Militia doing some good business there for us. I'm going to turn them onto the fighty fight mode, and that's looking pretty good. Right, our flagellants, ideally, I wanted flanking these guys. I think they might get headed off there. They're getting shot already, to be honest. Still, our Reichsguard doing a good job. Let's keep them at it. I'm just going to take 2 of these units back into shooty mode, and they're going to shoot those lot. That's it. My use of the English language really is not too good right now, but we're getting there. We're getting there with this fight. The Reichsguard doing some good business for us right now. Oh, that's a lot of dead successionists as a result of our crossbowmen. Yes, yes, yes. This is excellent. This is excellent. This is where we wanted our Free Company Militia. Really doing the business there for us, and I think, you know what, that's probably us winning the fight. Joy of absolute joys. Yeah, they're broken. They're broken. Good job, my lads. Good job. Victory is ours. And our first settlement falls. The first of many, I might add. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I think 48 losses is acceptable. A lot of our halberdiers went down, though. That's disappointing. Considering the whole point of them is that they have a better defense than our swordsmen. Is that right? Or have I just been cheating myself in my brain? Still, our Free Company Militia doing some good work. Our Reichsguard doing some good work. Let's be happy about this kind of thing. Of course, we did have them rather nicely outnumbered. Only by about 80. Still, though, still, that's how we want our battles to be going. Okay, excellent. Well, that is, as I said, the first of many. We can loot and occupy. I think we just occupy. We'll get our army back. We'll take this momentum now, and that's a good bit of money for us there.